so my bad. Okay. I didn't mean to say that. So, Libra, my bad. Maybe you know a Pisces. You didn't want nobody to know you knew this Pisces or you was linked up with this Pisces. Okay. Something could have something to do with a rich man and a kid, or what a rich man was doing with a kid. Or it's like finding the rich man that really did know the kid. Like, this could be somebody who know this kid all their life. They knew this kid all their life. They always knew this kid, Libra. Or you always knew this kid. Okay? This is like paying for, like, this is like that extended version of the sex trafficking for the kid. Okay? Yeah. Somebody was working to hide something, but it can't be hidden. Okay, this is knowing for a very long time who somebody is, and you paid to do something with this kid, or you've been paying to, like, yeah, somebody was. It was. This is what this is. It's hard to speak on this because we're on YouTube, so we're not going to go too crazy with it. But this wealthy man was taking journeys to be with this child. They was visiting this child, or they wanted to be around this child. This is either protecting this child, or, yeah, somebody was taking trips, right? Early, because they fell in love with a child early. They did. They fell in love with a kid early. They did. That's what I'm getting. Somebody fell in love with a child early. Okay, and I'm hearing because of who they were. They fell in love early. Okay. This is being a little 3-4-year-old child. Somebody was a little ass girl. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Somebody was a little ass girl. So, Libra, you could be realizing there's nothing you can do here. There's no rushing, rushing towards nobody or none of that shit. All right? Ain't no rushing towards nobody, or, yeah, this is like, ain't no more laughing. Nobody's laughing anymore. Nobody's laughing anymore. That's what I'm getting. Nobody's laughing any fucking more. It's not funny no more, huh? That's what I'm getting. Like, somebody thought something was hilarious, that this happened to this child, or that this was happening to this kid. Okay? And they're not laughing no more. Or they was just laughing, and now they're not laughing no more. That's what it's for. You not laughing no more. We'll see where you at later. So, somebody released themselves slowly. They released themselves from the bullshit, from the lies, from the attachment, Libra. They get away from it. They get away from it, or they get away from everybody. Okay, that was the only way. The only way for someone to ascend is to, like, it's like leaning and depending on God. If you can't lean and depend on God, you can't understand. You will never get it. Somebody would have never got it if they would have continued to be any type of codependency on anything other than God. You can't feel close to anybody, or you can't be close to nobody but God. It's like God taking you away from everybody. Like, come here, come over here. I'm about to do something with you real quick. I need to show you something real quick. And then God really does. It's like actually not expecting somebody to make it this far or get this far. Okay, somebody was supposed to go back by now. That's what I'm hearing. They should have already went back by now. Okay, and that's the bad news. It's like you just expected somebody to go back somewhere by now, but they haven't yet. Or you wanted them to. You wanted them to go back somewhere. This would be like going back to a friend's house, going back to where they was. Just, that's what you wanted. But somebody took a risk and turned their back. Yeah. It's just turning your back on somebody, not giving somebody the opportunity to even apologize. Or that's what it'll be. Somebody's going to feel so sad and weak because somebody will never give them the opportunity to apologize. This Leo, okay, this Leo, this Sagittarius, this Virgo, or all three of them, shit. All three of their asses. It'll be like the main, I said this before, there's 4 chosen people, like main 4, okay? This could be a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Leo, or 2 Leos, a Virgo, and Sagittarius. 2 Sagittariuses, a Virgo, and a Leo. Like, it's 4 main chosen people. Okay, you could have known this, Libra. You could have known that it's 4 main chosen people. Okay, and nobody wanted to talk about that or whatever. Or nobody ever wanted anybody to know that. Or they didn't want them to know that. Y'all didn't want them to know that, Libra. That it's 4 of them, for real. Or that Or y'all didn't want them to know who the other two people really was. This is not wanting nobody to find out that the other two people they really supposed to be linked up with. Like, it's like 4 chosen people. 2 people already chosen and already doing their big one. The other 2 people somewhere not doing it. They could be doing bigger. That's all we saying. Right? They got to find them other 2 people so they could do this destiny shit. Whatever they supposed to do for their destinies. And you could have known this, Libra. So you could have pretended to be one of the people, or you could have been okay with acting like, you didn't know, I guess. Is what I'm getting. But you did. You knew that you wasn't one, or you knew who was. You always knew who the main one was. Yeah. It'll be like finding out you always knew. Yeah, so this is you working on getting away here in current time. You could be trying to figure out how the fuck you gonna get out of this, okay? And then you can't because somebody like watching, or they already know you knew, or you gotta be evil as fuck to not tell them, to hide this. All this is like somehow knowing all somebody's life. Somebody knew this secret since somebody was a kid, and that is true. And it's like realizing your own brother, homeboy, cousin, sister, auntie, mama, niece, whoever is evil as hell. Because to hide this, I'm getting, everybody knows. To hide this or do this, you have to be what? Evil. Everybody knows that. So it's like y'all didn't want people to think y'all was evil, or they didn't want people to know they was evil. They just didn't want people to know they was evil, because technically they had to become evil to do this, or sell their souls to do this. Okay? So the outcome is the Sagittarius feeling like they're taking a loss, or you feel like you lost to this Sagittarius, okay? I'm getting somebody's more of a man than anybody. Like, this is being the realest nigga on earth. This is finding the realest nigga on earth. Somebody is the realest nigga on earth. For real. This will be the realest nigga on earth. They found this person. You didn't want them to find this person, Libra. That's what I'm getting.